So this week, the Texans take on the Detroit Lions in Detroit for the second time these two teams have played on what's it called? Thanksgiving. You guys remember 2012? The Lions got screwed over because that Justin Forsett touchdown. You know, what happened. But yeah, that's not the first time the Lions have been robbed. Multiple times. Mostly last season. I mean, even this season, you had that little Jamie Collins ejection thing. You had the whole Trey Flowers and illegal use of contact. And then you had the dumb things against with Chiefs. So, yeah. We might get some ref help in this game because for whatever reason, the NFL hates the Lions. So, yeah. But as usual, let's get into the injury report for both teams. Cullen Gillespie back out. Josh McCown, illness out. Laramie Tunsil, illness, should be good to go. Brian Anger, quad, questionable. Sunil Kilamedai, concussion, should be good to go. Hopefully they don't start him. Kenny Stills, quadricep out. And Randall Cobb got put on IR because of a foot injury. Now for the Lions, Danny Amendola, hip out. Mike Ford, concussion, out. Deshaun Hand, groin, out. Jeffrey Okuda, shoulder, out. DeAndre Swift, concussion, questionable. Austin Bryant, thigh, questionable. Or Austin Bryant, thigh, out. Gerard Davis, knee, questionable. Kenny Galladay, hip, out. Marvin Hall, Achilles, should be good to go. Will Harris, groin, should be good to go. TJ Hawkinson, shoulder, should be good to go. Jonah Jackson, knee, should be good to go. Christian Jones, knee, should be good to go. Reggie Ragland, ankle, questionable. Matthew Stafford, thumb, should be good to go. Halapute Vaitai, foot, is questionable. Amani Aruwarie, questionable with a back injury. Now, that's a pretty big injury report for the Lions. Now, let's get into these matchups, starting off with a Texans defense versus the Lions offense. Let's start off with the run game. Now, the Texans, last week they stopped the run well. But I'm not sold on that because the Texans stopped the run well week 5 against Jacksonville. What did they do next? Well, they got ran over by Derrick Henry. So, yeah, I don't trust them. Now, DeAndre Swift, he might play. Again, knowing the Texans' luck, he will play. But if he doesn't play, they still got old man AP. He's doing pretty good this season. And then they got Kerryon Johnson. Detroit GM, Matt Patricia. Why don't you use Kerryon Johnson? He's on the bench all the time. Last year he had a down year. Just play him. Bro. Detroit needs to play Kerryon Johnson. Why? The dude's healthy this year. So just play him. So yeah. He'll gash the Texans. I like Kerryon Johnson. Now, the receivers, like I mentioned, Danny Amendola and Kenny Galladay, they're both out. But the Lions have built a good offense, man. With those two guys out, it really doesn't matter. They still got Marvin Jones, and they still got their tight ends, Jesse James and TJ Hawkinson. And, of course, they got their running backs. So, Matthew Stafford is short of no weapons this game. So, yeah, the Lions are going to gash the Texans through the air and on the ground. Now, Matthew Stafford. Let's talk about him. Whenever people mention top 10 QBs, you got guys like, Matt Ryan, of course, Deshaun, Mahomes, Wilson, Lamar, Murray, like Brady, Rodgers. You got all those guys. But no one seems to mention Matthew Stafford. I think Matthew Stafford is a really good QB. He's underrated. He's dealt with some injuries these past 2 years, but I still think he's good when he's on the field. So people just need to start paying attention to Matt Stafford. He's a good QB. Now, Marvin Jones, the Lions, his offseason, they got a lot of work to do. Because, of course, Galladay's a free agent. What's his name? Jones is a free agent. So, got a lot of work to do. But, yeah. Now, Marvin Jones is a good receiver, but he's going to be guarded by Bradley Roby. So, I don't see the Lions receivers really playing much of a factor in this game. But the tight ends, Jesse James and TJ Hawkinson, they're going to gash the Texans. The Texans, other than Bradley Roby, Justin Reed, and Lonnie Johnson, and Eric Murray, maybe. Their secondary is burnt toast. Hargraves, no, he's not good. Phillip Gaines sucks. Phillip Gaines sucks. So, yeah, the Lions are going to have a field day on the Texans. Now, the other side of the ball, the Texans offense versus Detroit's defense. Let's start off with the run game. Texans never get a run game, so they're not going to get one this game. Now, the passing game. With Randall Cobb out and Kenny Stills out, that gives more opportunities to Kiki, QT, and, bro. Everyone was complaining, oh my god, you traded Hopkins. Oh my god, you guys suck. The offense is going to suck. Bro, the Texans are missing two good receivers. But Deshaun still has no shortage of wide receivers. That's how deep the Texans receiving core is. So, Kiki QT, you still got Fuller, you still got Cooks, they're all healthy, so, yeah. The Lions, without Jeffrey Okudah, who's their number one corner? Desmond Trufant. Desmond Trufant is a good corner, guys. He's a good corner. I like what he did in Atlanta, and I think he's doing a good job in Detroit. Now, look. The Lions have no secondary. No secondary. So the Texans should be able to shred them. Now, the tight ends. The Texans' tight ends aren't very good at all. Maybe Akins, maybe hopefully Waring can get some action. But the other guys, Farrah Brown's decent. Darren Fells sucks. So, yeah. Now, the Lions, they don't have any pass rush. Trey Flowers, he's good, but Tunsil's back. So, he's going to get limited. Now, keys to winning the game. This is the only one. Contain the run, bro. Contain the run. Contain Detroit's run. And you guys win this game pretty easily. So, yeah. Now, my prediction to this game. I am going 38-34 Texans win. I think the Texans are going to be up by 1 point with 3 minutes left in the fourth. Lions have 3 timeouts. The Texans are going to drive all the way down the field to the Lions' 20-yard line. They're going to kick a field goal, and then Matthew Stafford is going to have one last shot at it, maybe 20 seconds, with one timeout. And he's just going to heave it down the sideline like Derek Carr did last week against KC. And it's going to be picked off by a random no-name like A.J. Moore. That's how I think things will play out against Detroit. Now, the Texans are going to be 4-7 after this game if they win. But do not think the Texans are going to make the playoffs, because in order for them to make the playoffs, they have to hope Cleveland, Tennessee, and Baltimore all end up 8-8. All of them. The Titans, they're 7-3. They just need one more win. Or 2 more wins. Oh, this is not going to happen because the Lions have an easy schedule coming up. They play the Jaguars, and then they play the Titans, 2 games that are going to win. So at worst, this is not going to happen, but at worst, the Browns are going to go 9-7. That's better than 8-8. The Texans lost to these 3 teams, so they have to hope that all of them go 8-8, because then they can go 9-7, they have one more win, and they make the playoffs. It's just so unrealistic. Plus, the Texans, they're going to split with Indy, so yeah. They're going to lose this. They're not going to make the playoffs, man. It's so unrealistic. Like, the Texans are one more win or one more loss away from being mathematically eliminated. So, stop. We're not making the playoffs, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my video. See you guys in my next video.